Sira Fort is located in the town of Sira on the Bengaluru-Pune highway. It is about 2 hours drive from Bengaluru. This fort was built in the 17th century by Kasturi Rangappa Nayaka, a Palegar from nearby Ratnagiri. It's a rectangular structure with a circumference of about 1.3 kilometers. We crossed the bridge built on the moat to enter into the fort. The walls are very strong and have withstood the damage of several centuries. After the main wall is the U-shaped security complex which leads to the entrance of the fort. Look at the patterns at the entrance. It looks similar to the ones we see in temples. The pillars are nicely carved, but many sculptures are damaged. Looks like an act of vandalism during the invasion of the fort. The fort was also renovated a few years ago. Seems like the leftovers of the renovation. Here we met the Pravasi Mitra, who is responsible for the security of the tourists and the conservation of the place. While the fort is not maintained by the ASI, these Pravasi Mitras are putting all their efforts into conserving the fort.
Sira ಕೋಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಕಸ್ತೂರಿ ರಂಗಪ್ಪ ನಾಯಕನ ಕೋಟೆ. ಇದು 1000 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇತಿಹಾಸ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರವಾಸಿ ಮಿತ್ರರು ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
The moat in the earlier days was filled with water and served as the first layer of defense for the fort. There was no bridge in those days. We were told that the water in the moat had crocodiles, but I am not sure how true is that. A small tunnel in the fort. Again, I do not know where it leads, but we heard an incredible story of the tunnel connecting to Madhugiri fort. It's very narrow and hard to enter. We saw 2 such tunnels in the fort. These holes are supposed to be used to fire weapons hiding behind the wall. Interesting. We climbed the walls of the fort and walked on it. It's not straightforward. In some places, we had to navigate through the thorny bushes. On the other side of the fort is the view of the Sira lake. Looks beautiful. A ruined structure. The Jali Mara, an invasive weed, has taken over the fort. It makes it difficult to see the ruins in the fort. A well on the southern part of the fort. It seems like the storage area in the fort. Part of the fort is turned into a cricket ground. Hence, this section is free from that invasive weed. As I said before, the fort was restored recently. You can see the difference between the old and the new blocks. I feel that the authorities could have taken steps to keep the look similar. The ruins are covered by bushes and weeds. Very hard to tell what it was. We spent about an hour in the fort. It's an amazing place and has the potential to be a top tourist spot. But lack of interest by the authorities has put the fort in this sorry condition. The Pravasi Mitra is doing a good job, and I hope the authorities take care of preserving the fort. Thanks a lot for watching this video. See you later.